the Stoner Babble where JJ does the research. They want to know what's going on in your head when I drop these ideas on you.
You think we would get more ideas if we were on the dark web?
I think we would get darker ideas.
I see what you did there. Wow. You got a softball tournament after this, Stepdad Rick? You even said it with a smile on your face, like you knew, like, it's a good dad joke. It's coming right at you.
But what you know about the garlic people?
Let me tell you something, dude. I'm the first, because I think I'm a garlic person.
Wait, what?
I'm a garlic person.
You're taking on the mantle as a garlic guy.
I'm 1/16th garlic person. I'm 1/16th count. They canceled each other out. I just have the powers of both. Thanks to Amazon Prime Day deals, I ordered my 23andMe kit. I'm about to find out everything.
Where does the background lead? When you find out, would you go to that place? Say you're overwhelmingly 54% from a certain area in Germany.
I'm going.
You gotta go to that place, right?
I have to,
heritage. Right? Track down your ancestors.
And
maybe
you know,
got some Burke ancestors.
The first place I'm going is I'm just going to go to the local bar. Is there someone in here that maybe kind of looks like me, has my mannerisms? I'm down for that.
Who do you think you would find?
Depends on, where I'm going.
Yeah. So when you're sitting there at the bar, there's a hacker man sitting next to you. You start talking to him. I'm going to tell you about the autistic hacker man. And he just wanted to find out what UFOs were. Were they really real? And I'll tell you what, he broke into a lot of different governmental websites too doing this.
You better not try to hack me, dude.
Back in 2002, he was a solo hacker. He beat everybody. Yeah, let me read off some of Gary McKinnon's. Between 2001 and 2002, he infiltrated 97 computer networks of the U.S. Army, Navy, and Department of Defense. He hacked into 16 computers at NASA. A few months, he altered and deleted various confidential files, such as weapon logs of the U.S. Navy Air Station.
Hopefully he works for the government now.
I'm sure he's seen some shit. And he just did this looking for ETs.
It's funny that he started with NASA, because that's like hacking into an amusement park.
Oh no, NASA.
Back to my bloodline test. What if you find out I'm from Transylvania, dude? Is that going to change how you view me?
Well, then I really would I got to get the kit myself, and I would have to hope that I'm 1% more than you. And then I got to put some respect in that name,
Nah, bro. I can tell you right now, you ain't no vampire.
Dude, I am a vampire. That's how the garlic people even got started. I was being a vampire, and garlic sucks. You think you're garlic? You're 1/16th. You're not that.
Because it traces your family tree and connects you with people if they've taken it. Wouldn't it be kind of cool? You had a long lost brother.
It would be a novel idea, Lifetime story-esque. Yeah. I want you to go searching for him. Where do you think he'd be?
I don't know, hopefully somewhere cool. What if you found out, you had a brother and he was, a real famous actor or something? He would never believe you.
I feel like you would do this. You go down to the Caribbean, that's where you find out he's working. It looks just like you, but it has an eye patch.
Because obviously, if he's got an eye patch, he's got my temper.
Oh, yeah, you guys are fighting it out.
Yeah.
There's been some bar fights and some...
Be like, look here, brother.
Broken glass.
Let's go get these WWE contracts and get those tag team title belts.
You're going full circle.
Yeah, dude, why not?
In the squared circle.
But I don't feel like it'd ever be that cool. You find out your brother's khaki wearing software engineer at some B-grade company. And what if you found out you just had some dumpy old meth head brother, just living in a trailer park somewhere, and you're like, oh, fuck. He's going to want to come to Christmas now.
Aw, well... Maybe you can get him set up. What's up? You help him out.
I don't want to do that, though. Come on, man. So many things to learn from this test.
There was so much we could have learned from the Georgia Guidestones, but someone or something
fucking blew it up.
What you know about that? That happened, last week? I don't know if you guys knew this, or you didn't even know what the Georgia Guidestones were. They were a monument that was erected, I think, back in the 1980s.
I think it was 1989. It was instructions on how to survive if you're ever in an apocalyptic situation.
And if you guys didn't think about it, Cold War was happening. There was a possible nuclear threat. So the idea was on this list, which was a guide, it said, hey, keep your population under 500 million, blah, 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 do this, do that, do that. And somehow on the video, if you guys didn't look at it, it got exploded.
And yeah, I've seen a video where it looks like something just shoots it out of the sky. And then I saw another one. It looks like someone walks up and puts a bag by it and then it blows up.
One of the important things that we do know is they destroyed it the very next morning without doing an investigation because they declared it a disaster area in case it could topple over on someone. So they just knocked everything down and blew it away just like that.
What I think happened, because it's in the South, is some Jesus-loving Republican just blew it up. My conspiracy theory is, what was that collider doing back in the late 80s, early 90s? Because they say that monument just appeared out of nowhere. My conspiracy theory is a past or an alternate reality had that erected at some point in time, and then that was the glitch, dude, and that thing just appeared in ours. It was too big and too perfect.
I don't know if you've seen what artists can do today, but it's pretty good.
What are you? You think you're an artist? You carve giant rock statues with weird instructions on them?
I'm a marble guy now. Yeah, I call marble statues.
Wow.
Talking about some women things about being pregnant. And being pregnant when you're driving.
Oh, man. I'm rooting for this lady, man. I hope this works out. Oh, God.
So you're pregnant and you're driving in the carpool lane and you're doing this in Texas. And guys, we talked about this. Roe vs. Wade was overturned. Well, she got pulled over for a ticket because she was driving, quote unquote, by herself. Or was she? She's pregnant, so she has a fetus in her, so that was her passenger, correct?
Yep.
So she is now in the court system fighting this ticket saying, hey, I told the police officer I was in the carpool lane because I have two people in the car. You guys are counting this as a person now, right? So I'm interested to see how this ticket plays out in the court system. I'm rooting for this lady.
Well, it's Texas, so she probably won't win because they fucking suck. We need to check. I bet there's a GoFundMe for her, like legal fees, dude.
Yes. Yeah. If you guys want to look up the article, Roe vs. Wade, woman fights HOV ticket. Texas law makes my fetus a passenger. But what's up, dude?
We need to follow that one. Put a star next to that.
Put a pin in that one.
I don't know how to do that.
You don't know? You don't?
No.
I don't know either.
Well, you figure it out.
We should probably just write it down somewhere. We got notepads, right? We're old.
Kind of written in digitally forever. We're speaking it.
There's a footprint right there, huh?
You're a fucking footprint. I got a good one for you. What do you think's in your pee?
Traces of food and what you got to get out of your system, I suppose. Why?
Disturbing news article. You ready for this one?
Perfect.
Weed killer Roundup ingredient tied to cancer found in 80% of U.S. urine samples. CDC study finds controversial ingredient found in weed killers, including popular Roundup brand, present in samples. More than 80% drawn from children and adults. The sample size was 2,310 urine samples taken from a group of Americans intended to be representative of the U.S. population. 1,885 were laced with detectable traces of glyphosate.
That leads to cancer. Dude, conspiracy theory, bro. I got it right here. So they make you say, hey, you got to have a nice lawn. You're responsible for it, or they'll ticket you. You're an HOA. If you don't mow your lawn, you get yelled at by 1,000 people.
Yep, I know all about it.
So then you use weed killer that gets into your water system that gives you cancer. So they're just killing people off, and like heart disease and cancer are the top two killers. So then you put that in different populations that you just want to murder off that go, hey, I'm going to ticket you if you don't do this. Then you have to do it.
We're killing each other. You
think we could look into a demographic map and see where like weed killers sold the most, and then look at the cancer caused in that areas and see if there's a correlation between the map, and then to see if there's a correlation between the other data sets? This is me just getting really hypothetical real quick for research. I'm going to go into some dark corners. Maybe it is time for the dark web.
I don't even know how to get on that.
We'll find a way. I got to find a way.
You got to dial up?
You go in the woods and dial up? You got to run a cord all the way out there?
You got to go to the woods to get on the dark web?
I mean, what if we did that? They try to track you down. They go, what, they deep in the woods? How are they doing that? I might have my IP cycling through a list of different countries, and then they find I'm in the woods. Are they going to believe it?
You know how to cycle your IP?
I can.
Wow.
I'm a hacker man. I told you I was hacker man after I did that article earlier about the autistic hacker. Got to be a hacker everywhere. So I'm a hacker here, hacker there.
And you're the first hacker with dick fingers, dude. So in 10 years, they'll do it.
It's so impressive.
They'll be like, have you heard about the dick finger hacker?
Oh, bam. Good for me.
He shut down nationwide Burger Kings for 48 hours.
I looked at you, McDonald's, and I was like, the only thing that's going to operate is your ice cream machine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Taco Bell shorted him one taco. He canceled all their hot sauce orders for the next 6 months.
I am chaos incarnate.
Could you imagine how fucking pissed you'd be if you went to fucking Taco Bell for 6 months and they're like, we don't have any hot sauce?
I'm like, I'm not coming back until you get some fucking hot sauce.
Do you mean you don't have hot sauce?
Go to the store.
Yeah.
I make it so that every 15-mile radius around every Taco Bell has no hot sauce they can buy from, so that they can't go to the store and get it.
Yeah, dude.
Deep.
That's your two biggest scandals. You shut down Burger King for 48 hours, and then you ruined hot sauce for Taco Bell and all of its customers within 15-mile radius. Can you imagine what that would do to the global supply of hot sauce? Everywhere there's a Taco Bell, you crippled it within 15 miles. Dude, you would set some people back 100 years and be like, we got to make the weekend trek. For what? Hot sauce. We're having a cookout next weekend, but we got to travel 7 counties over to get hot sauce.
So then we can create a hot sauce gamble, a game. We trade them back.
So instead of moonshine, it's hot sauce, dude. Then they'll create prohibition for hot sauce.
Mm-hmm. We gotta be the drug runners of hot sauce.
Of hot sauce.
SB hot sauce, baby. Fire hot, that's for sure.
Fire hot. Well, we gotta have multiple flavors. You can't just have one. Because I ain't eating no fire shit, bro.
You gotta get used to it. Let the burn sometimes.
Maybe that's just the flavors. You're on the bottle of the fire shits, and I'm on the bottle of the mild shits.
The mellows. Yeah, the mellow stuff.
Yeah, bro. You can be the red top, I'm the yellow top. You know what I mean?
Like
Boom.
it.
Look for that in our Etsy page one day. It'd be $34.99 for 2 bottles, 16 ounces each. And to make, if it makes you feel better, it was grown and I'll use all the ingredients right here from my garden. All organic. I ain't spraying no pesticide shit on my garden.
Nice.
I'm just spraying the water that has it in there on the go.
Oh no.
So I'm killing myself with my garden. Isn't it gonna be cool the day when like all the crops die? We're just squirting syringes of protein paste up our ass. Like that's how we're fucking staying alive now, dude. It's coming. Eventually the soil's gonna be like, fuck you guys, man. You fucked and ruined me. I'm not growing anything. And then we're all living on a train shoving paste up our ass.
I'm not living that life with you.
You may not have a choice.
I do have a choice.
Nah, bro, you don't.
In that world, I do. I will fight. I'm part of the resistance against fucking shoving paste up my ass. I tell you that much. I'm fighting that one.
Yeah, but
I will pick that battle all day.
That's the only way to get it.
I guess I die then. I don't know. Dude, I don't want to live that.
I don't know what to tell you, bro.
I don't know to tell you either. I'm fighting that.
You better hope that fucking James Webb telescope finds you something bigger out there that's reachable.
James Webb hit us hard, right? Just yesterday. Dropped all the photos of the most high resolution pictures ever taken of deep space. And if you guys didn't think about this or realize this, that we're looking into the past because of how light travels. We're seeing stuff that happened millions of years ago. It's a wild thought.
What happens if we alter it, the light?
How so? Like how we do it? Are we talking in relations to the camera on the James Webb telescope? You talking about the people on Earth altering light? I don't know where you're going at because I'm fucking higher than a motherfucker.
The light that we're seeing is in the past. What happens when we spin that motherfucker around? Wouldn't that be like looking into the future?
I don't think so. But also you're trying to trip my mind because and now I'm thinking about it going, you're a fucking asshole. We would still be seeing something from any direction would be millions of light years away, meaning it's already happened by the time it got to us.
Maybe we just don't understand time yet. That telescope is allowing us to look into the past, but when they spin that motherfucker around, think about when you look at the solar system, right? You're looking out to planets. What if those planets are the future? We just can't see it. We use this telescope to see the past. Those planets are the future, dude.
Dude, I can't. No. Nope.
Yes.
I'm not playing this.
Yes.
I'm not dancing with you on this one.
Telescope showing us the past. You could see like the light explosions and the star explosions and all that shit. We flip it around and we're looking at all these planets, dude, that just have nothing. A lot of them are really violent. They have violent winds, violent storms. You need that chaos to create. If that's the case, the planet that we're on now, when it dies, that next planet will just pick up. It will be its time, dude.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, you're just going to be your time soon, too.
Oh, bro.
Because after these type of little stories you're doing with me,
bro. No, because I'm just sick of motherfucking scientists say, oh, it just gives us the biggest picture into the past. All right. But maybe you just don't understand what's that way, and it's the future, motherfucker.
Let me ask you this.
Ask me it.
Do you think they can measure the speed of light?
Sure.
That means I could extrapolate the data. So I could determine how far the light would need to travel from the sun and then determine by using math how long it would take. That's what I'm talking about, bro. So you're fucking science past, science, future doesn't make sense. And we can barely see the shit unless it has a light source bouncing off of it. That's the fact of the matter, is that that's how they're measuring everything, is by the speed of light.
So if they take that light and bounce it to the other side, what do you see? What do you see?
You're thinking in like a 2D realm and a 3D environment. You can't think outside. When you're in space, bro, there's no up and down, left and right.
Right.
You're in space.
Correct.
So you can't think in like the terms of this is the past, this is the future.
But
it
if
doesn't work like
if
that,
you think
bro.
of the theory of the Big Bang, right? Boom. The explosion. In space, that explosion has endless amounts of force. It's going somewhere. So what is there? All we know is we can see behind us, right? You see the stars, like you see all of that. But there's something there, dude.
Does there have to be something there? There could have been nothing there. We don't know. You don't know. There doesn't have to be anything there.
If that force finds something to stop it, then where does it come?
It just goes crashing into it.
And then it comes back.
It doesn't have to bounce back. Theoretical scientists, and you've always complained about theoretical scientists. Okay, you guys know the Big Bang, they talk about the big snapback where everything comes crashing back. Your boy Neil deGrasse Tyson even fucking downplayed the idea that could even happen. It doesn't make sense. Energy keeps going out. It's not going to suddenly come back in because it's going to snap. It doesn't make physical sense. Look at explosions. They don't snap back fucking in.
But you don't know that it can't.
I don't know it can't. But for right now, everything that's observable, it doesn't make sense until it changes. Go back to your past, present fucking spaceship and go traveling about the stars, because this is how you fucking, I'm so sick of this shit. Fucking unscientific fuck. And then you're like, I'm a theoretical bitch.
Yeah, I'm just over here being theoretical science Burke right now, bro. And now you're hating on science. I try to get involved in science and then you hate on me for being in science. It's like I can't win here, dude. What are you, the government?
Look, this is like you writing a book. And when you go, hey, let's write a book together. And when I write 350 pages and you write 5 pages and you go, that's my contribution. I go, no.
Hey, I got a question for you. Did you sign up for the Montana Gazette?
It was for a story. Yeah, I did.
I woke up and I had 3 fucking emails from the Montana Post Gazette Daily News Journal. And I'm like, what in the fuck is he doing, bro? I knew it was you. Why would I ever show up on a list that I would be interested in this? And then I'm like, what is he doing? Now we get 4 emails a day from the Montana Gazette.
You want to go to Montana? There you go.
I do want to go to Montana. Let's do a story for him. How the garlic people are going to thrive in Montana.
Who are the garlic people anyway?
You'll find out soon enough.
You're going to do some investigative journalism, huh?
I mean, I might be one. 23andMe would tell me, dude.
That you were a journalist too? This is your career path now. Go down it. That's an impressive 23andMe.
Yeah, dude.
They upgraded.
Yeah.
That's plus.
Yeah, I think it syncs up with your vaccine chip.
Yeah, you got charged monthly for it, just like the new car features that are coming out.
Fuck you, dude. I saw that. It pissed me off so bad.
If you guys didn't know this, BMW is trying to do something unique to car brands now. They make you pay monthly for certain features, like heating in your seats. Advanced cruise control. That's
dude.
the world we're going towards. Everything is a monthly subscription.
You know what I thought of after I hated that for like 5 minutes and I was praying that this doesn't catch on? The area that I live in, I see a lot of Mercedes around, and it's usually like old people. Can you imagine how frustrating that's got to be for a Mercedes-Benz salesman to try to explain to some 83-year-old woman microtransactions? Every time you want to use your heated seats, it costs $0.25, which I'm sure they'll probably have some like, you got to buy like Mercedes bucks. That is the most fucking outrageous thing I've ever heard in my life.
They'll have membership levels, silver, platinum. They'll give you a free month if you've been with them so long. This is the future.
And just think about the other thing too, that also gives them constant access and tracking of your car.
They're going to know where you're at, what you're doing, what you're buying, everything you're doing.
And I just read an article the other day on how 6G is going to change the world.
6G?
6G. The 6G technology will give everyone across the United States access to high-speed internet, connected availability for all vehicles and commercial vehicles. Like, they're going to know everything. They're going to know exactly where you're at all the time, how to target you for ads and shit.
It's game on or game over. Which one you want to look at, which way you want to go with it.
What about the safety? Imagine how distracting that's going to be. You're driving down the road and you're like, I need the seat warmers. Oh, fuck, I don't have any Mercedes bucks. I got to go on my phone and upload money to my wallet.
There's no way this can go through, right? I feel like there would be enough backlash from this that they just go, I don't think people are going to buy my cars anymore. I don't think I'm going to buy a BMW now because of that.
And then just imagine the hacking.
People are going to be fucking with your cruise control, turn it off, you're not be paying attention. They'd start turning the accelerator on.
Or, there'll be something where you could pull up next to someone's car and drain their Mercedes wallet.
See?
All right, so let me ask you this. Like, all right, let's say this does catch on. What's next? They've ruined video games with microtransactions. Now they're about to ruin cars for everyone. Is the house next? This apartment has you want to use the fucking washer and dryer? $5 microtransaction.
Oh, I got it.
Like Samsung will be like, buy all of our kitchen appliances and buy our membership. It'll
be plumbing. Every time you use a toilet, you got to pay money to flush.
I'm letting you know right now, bro. If I got to pay to shit, I'm shitting in my fucking yard. There ain't no way in the fucking world I'm paying to take a shit. I'll revert this motherfucker right back to 1710, dude, and I'll be shit in the yard and the neighbors can watch, bro.
Get yourself a nice outhouse.
I don't even need the outhouse. I'm a fast pooper, bro, even in the winter. When it's cold, I'll just be like, boom, boom. I ain't even worried about it, bro.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'll plop one right in the snow and come on back in the house.
Nobody tells me what to do with my toilet.
Oh, no. But then you'd also have to pay to take a shower. So you'd have a lot of shitty, stinky people walking around.
Which spreads disease now, too.
Which spreads disease and kills people.
It's all coming around.
Can you imagine how many fucking just tightwad dads out there taking one shower a week? And then there'd be like, we can only afford to get one shower. I'll get in here at one time.
Not a good no, thank you.
And no, I ain't paying for none of that, dude. That's when I'm going up to space and turning that telescope and looking to the future, dude.
Point that telescope back down. And where do I want to go with that, though? Oh, I got some really good stories. Let me get back up.
What if someone could hack that telescope and point it at just the streets and just like zoom in high resolution on someone's face? Just be like, you suck. That would be cool. That's what I would use my hacker abilities for if I could take over that telescope. I would just...
So I think that telescope's too far out, but there's plenty of satellites you could do that now with. Mm-hmm. And that would be a great Hackerman ability. Would be just...
Like find someone in the middle of a Karen moment. You suck.
You suck. Get off the phone.
You suck, Karen, from space.
Wave.
What?
Wave up.
Yeah. Wave up, bitch.
You're on space camera.
Catching space Karens now.
Space Karens.
That's where we're at.
That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing.
That's what we have to do.
I need to smoke some more, dude. You
smoke more.
Pissing me off.
I'm making you angry?
Yeah, you started looking in the past, but you don't want to look to the future.
Why would I want to look into the future? Because then you're saying that we're predestined if you're looking into the future. But I guess you could say that if you want to, take it that way, but then you have no will.
What if we can look into the future and that's what glitches the whole matrix? We find out.
Well, then, yeah, because then we're actually on a timeline that we could bounce around in.
And then we would be Avengers. They jump around to different timelines.
Yes. Now point that telescope back out into the night sky. And what if I told you that there's been a multitude of missing stars over the years? Now, I'm not talking about when they go supernova or they go white dwarf. I'm talking about over the matter of like a few days just disappearing outright. I got plenty of articles here for you, but some of them are, if you guys want to look them up, some of the universe's stars have gone missing, but where did they go? This has been an international study for, I don't know if you guys believe this, but a few years now. One of the main articles I did look up, they did a search for like 20,000 different objects in the sky that changed, and they whittled it down to 100. 100 stars. They could not determine where they went or how it worked, if it was a glitch or not. They've just been disappearing. We don't know what's going on, but my theory, I'm going to give a couple different ones. And one of my main theories is that's an alien civilization, Burke, harnessing the power of a star. We talked about this before, and if you guys don't know what it is, it's called a Dyson sphere, a theoretical theory that once you become advanced enough that you can harness the power of a star by using solar panels that envelop the entire surface. And they've been going out like that, and people can't explain it. Supernova, you would see plenty of dust and radiation in the space around. There's none of that. It's just weird. And especially one of the articles, it was a blue star, which is twice the size of a sun. And when you're a blue star in that middle of life, it doesn't make sense that it just disappeared. And that is strange. The stuff that they're seeing in the James Webb telescope, that they're not hiding too much from us, because I know they filtered out a lot of photos. You have to. You can't drop undocumented photos from space we've never seen like that. Right. But I do wonder, what do you think they found in those photos that maybe they haven't released to us yet?
Probably some fucking like massive hurling rocks coming right at a planet or something. Yeah, look at this big blob of colors that we have for you to see.
The main one I think that they would not tell us about would be if you can see a faint glow or light coming from a planet that would indicate artificial lighting, which would mean alien species.
That's what I'm more interested in.
I want to know about that. I know that I'm not going to hear anything about that, even if it did exist, which makes me fucking enraged. Why does it have to be like that? And I know why. Because it would upset the entire balance on Earth if we found out there was another species light years away. I just want to see it.
I want to discover something about space. If there's something out there, may have been at one time. If we discovered a planet or a solar system that maybe there was life there at one time. And I just feel like if there is something out there, like they're way more advanced than we are, and they're probably coming from a greater distance that we just haven't seen yet. Or they know how to open and close the portal, and they're not even from our timeline.
Or the other theory is we haven't heard from any of them because we shouldn't be sending out radio signals blankly into space. That was another thing I want to talk about, was the fact that we're just shooting a beam into space with a signal saying, hey, we're here. Come to us. Who does that go to? Are we receiving a signal back that says, hey, we got you? No, they're smart enough that they're not sending a signal back because they know there's something else out there. Mm-hmm. That's my thing. If there's one thing out there, wouldn't it make sense that there's probably more and that could be hostile?
Well, like that's the other thing is like you also assume that they understand that radio frequency. That radio frequency might be hostile to them, and they're coming here to fuck us up. Oh, y'all the ones that have been talking shit for the past 10,000 years. I don't know, man. It's fucking weird.
You know what's also weird is an unnamed monk set us back nearly 1,000 to 2,000 years in mathematics.
I like him.
If you guys didn't know about this, this was I think a pretty recent event. Archimedes was an ancient mathematician, very famous. Some historians discovered in a monk's prayer book, he had actually taken one of Archimedes' actual writings and works and erased it and wrote his prayers in it instead. They were actually able to decipher the document. He was so far ahead that if he was able to spread this information, they would have been 1,000 years ahead. His ideas were comparable to the 1800s. He was alive around 287 to 212 BCE, Burke. This guy was a mathematician genius.
Archimedes?
Archimedes. What did I say?
I don't know. I've been trying to figure it out, but I think it's Archimedes, right?
Archimedes?
Archimedes, yeah.
It could be. You know how me and pronouncing shit? Okay. I can't.
Archimedes, got it.
A monk single-handedly destroyed thousands of years of math. I had this whole segment, this whole idea that one person can really make a difference, and it can go either way.
They probably at the time told him he was crazy. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. You guys what is math compared to religion? It looked like scribbles to them. A madman scribbles. Won't you erase it? Yeah, why not, right? So talking about people that had such an impact, one person on the world. Let me talk to you about the guy that saved us 36 years ago from nuclear annihilation, Burke. Do you guys know about the Russian that decided not to call in the alert that the U.S. fired 5 nuclear missiles?
Wait,
because
what?
No one knows about this, it seems like.
Yeah, what happened?
If you guys want to look this up, 36 years ago today, one man saved us from the world-ending nuclear war. The day was September 26, 1983. You know, I'm going to slaughter this name. I think it's Stanislav Petrov.
Let me see.
Look it up. Stanislav
Petrov.
Yeah. He was the man sitting at the control board when the alerts came through. He looked at it and saw missile fire off one at another after another, 5 missiles total. And he looked at it and goes, his immediate decision was, this was a mistake. This has to be. Why would they shoot only 5 missiles? If you decided to annihilate someone, wouldn't you just fire your whole Bravo? So he didn't report it to his upper chiefs. He reported to maintenance that there was an issue with the board. And that single-handedly saved a retaliation from Russia to us, the USSR, to destroying us because of an error. So I thought that was really intriguing that, I didn't know about this guy until today, that you, Burke, was saved by this man 36 years ago.
Just think of how easy it would be now for someone to hack in and just fucking light that board up.
Yeah, we're talking about BMW hacks. This guy, Hackerman, we're talking about Hackerman all day. Hackerman hacks into the nuclear Russia boards and boom. Who's running those boards anyway? You got to have a person that is bright, intelligent watching those, and you don't know. Hackerman lives. I hope you got some good hacker men out there too. They're just like doing good things, good works, good works for the good people. But you also know who's a good people is our boy Jupiter.
The planet?
I like talking about space today. I want to talk about Jupiter real quick.
Okay.
I just found this out today, and this makes a whole lot of fucking sense. You know how big he is, right? Big boy. We could fit the Earth inside the eye of the hurricane that has been consistently blowing for how many decades? If you think about it, big boy attracts a lot of asteroids and meteorites. I wonder how much of the time Jupiter has had our back by taking out an asteroid that might have hit the Earth and taken us out. Instead, it just bounced off Jupiter or took one for the team. So Jupiter, hashtag my boy.
I like Jupiter too, because it's the size, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Sure.
And you know what it's going to take for our advanced civilization to really thrive? A big, giant, violent fucking planet. So when you turn that telescope and you look into the future, you're going to see a flourishing Jupiter, dude. We're probably talking another 20,000 years.
So you're telling me we migrated and now we got outlast the storm that's blowing hundreds of miles an hour.
By the time
we get there, it's done?
By the time we get there, the chaos is over and the planet is formed. And we're going to need a planet that size for everyone to...
God, we have to be strong because that is a big planet. That's going to weigh you down a lot. You got to get stronger, Berg. You got to start training now. This is a call to action. Because if we need to get to there, you got to be way bigger than what you are now. You think Jupiter's gravity is no joke? Tell you what.
See, you're not understanding. That gravity is like that right now. In 20,000 years, when that planet will be done and ready, dude, that's where civilization ends. Yeah, I said it. Jupiter. By the time it hits Jupiter, it's perfect. It goes forever. It never goes any further. Jupiter's the end.
That's our precipice.
You're a precipice.
Good. Cool.
You ready for some final thoughts?
Sure. I guess we could roll with
save some of that for next week.
I could definitely. I went a little wild with it. Just let me. I did my thing. So speaking of final thoughts, you want to go first this week? What's up?
Yeah, since we're on the hacker topic, you always hear about like these hacks of like government stuff and banking stuff. The country's just always in an uproar about something. Right now it's abortion. Before that it was gender. Before that it was pronouns. Like it's always something, right? And they always want change. It's got to change. It blows my mind that of all the advanced hackers and like all of the people, like why aren't more people outraged to find out who's on that Jeffrey Epstein list? Because from all of the rumors and all of the things you're made to believe, it would be a lot of powerful people who would have to answer and pay for what they've done, and then therefore would be removed from their powerful positions, and then we can elect more people who are in line with a more civil belief. If everyone just would like literally turn their attention to that for a short period of time, no matter if you agree or disagree with each other, that list of names solves a lot of problems for a lot of people. And it's like no one gives a fuck. Literally, they overturned Roe v. Wade, and then 8 days later, they sentenced...
It was 4 days.
4 days later, they sentenced that woman, and it's just like, it's all done. Case is closed. You know, the bad guy killed himself, and the bad lady's in prison. No. If that's where we leave it, I feel bad for this country, man. Because that just goes to show you that powerful people can do things and get away with it, and most of the American population is just too dumb and confused. That list solves so many problems politically, financially. There's people on that list at very powerful companies. I guarantee it. And I guarantee you that list is riddled with people who are in politics at this very moment. Whether you're Democrat or Republican, both sides would be affected by that list. There's gross Democrats and there's gross Republicans. And you're going to have to start looking in and asking yourself tough questions. But that's going to get a lot of people out of the way, man, so like we can move forward as a country. We haven't progressed at all. Like we're just arguing. All these fucking things that people can hack to. You mean to tell me no one can hack in and get that fucking list? That list isn't saved on a hard drive in an evidence locker from that case. Like, it just seems like it's such an easy thing to obtain, even if they don't want to give it to us, because it's a sealed court document. Is this one of those cases where there'll be
they want to make
in 4 years there'll be a mysterious fire, and of course all the records were destroyed?
Not 4 years. It'll be like a month or two. Well, let's pay attention for that. I wonder where her evidence will be stored at. Will it be like in New York? Is it just going to be? Say it wouldn't be. It would have to be somewhere else. But we won't hear about it. It'd just be a random fire somewhere.
With all the things that we get outraged about today, we just are like, no, that one's good. I'm gonna give you an example. Remember that trucker? Equipment failed, and they sentenced him to like 30 years, right?
Yeah, he was the guy that was a truck driver. If you guys don't remember, he was driving, his brakes failed, and he killed a family of 4.
People used the power of the fucking internet to make that story go viral, to help him get his sentence reduced, and the state changed the law.
Yeah, he was sentenced to what, like 100 years?
Yeah,
in jail?
something outrageous.
It was something ridiculous, and then now it's 20 years in jail, I believe.
Part of it was his fault.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't do the right safety procedures, but the internet did all of that. And yet, here's this fucking list full of bad people, and it's just, no, it's gone.
Not enough outrage.
Yeah, you can't see it.
It'll keep being covered up.
I just don't get it, man. It's just fucking like, I'll never understand. I want to know what's on that fucking list.
We all do.
Yeah.
We should.
Some people are going to lose a lot of heroes if that list comes out.
I'm going to take your route with my final thoughts. And I really want to, sometimes you just want to leave the scene and just disappear. There's a lot of people that have done that. And one of the people that I know have done this was Jack Nicholson. He's been gone for a while. You haven't seen any movies, right?
No, he just goes to basketball games.
He has a quote from The Sun that just made my day to day. And it's a mantra I'm going to live by. I'm not going to work until the day I die. That's not why I started this. I mean, I'm not driven. I was driven, but I'm not. I don't have to be out there anymore. In fact, there's a part of me that never really liked being out there, quote unquote. He's done it. He lived it, and now he's stepping away. And I respect that. One of his last films was The Departed, and he kills me in it, man. He was fucking great.
He's a Joker.
He was great as the Joker. He's put on plenty of great narratives.
He's even done the funny movies with Adam Sandler.
And now he decided to just
go to basket. Yeah, he just sets courtside at all the Laker games.
He found his balance in life. And he figured out that work was not it. Good on you. Because I really want to say this. Don't work yourself to death if you don't have to.
And I'll piggyback on that. Don't work yourself to death. You don't have to. The only thing that's telling you that you have to is, and I'll give credit where credit is due, man. I learned this from listening to the Mr. Beast interview. When I started making money, I didn't want to live by the motto of, oh, now that I have all this money, I got to buy a bigger box to live in. You'll find out once you have all that shit, it doesn't fulfill you anyways. Mm-hmm. That's what I would tell people to do. Buy the smallest space you possibly can if you have extra money and fucking use that to see the world. There's good shit happening, man. You just don't see it. And you don't see it because you're not out there.
And when you get out there, if you guys live in Colorado, we just happen to be coming out there maybe next month.
Beginning of August?
Well, hit us up. You can find us at Twitter, at BabbleStoner, or stoner-babble.com. Let us know that you guys are out there, and we might be swinging through. Who knows? We don't know what we're doing yet, but we're going to be there.
We're going to be in the Denver area, especially if you work at a dispensary. I want to come fuck with you.
There you go. Yeah. So hit us up, and we'll catch you guys later. Peace.
All right, see you.